Alright, we're still alive, folks.
Barely.
In theory.
Right. Welcome back to another Rising Sun episode, part 5 of Deus Ex Machina. Last time, fire, and fire everywhere.
Everything's fucking burning.
And I believe, Shoei, you threw a firebomb, and that was your turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Fortunately, didn't do that much.
The Alpha is going to attack Nala.
Didn't I go into really low health, or was that a different game?
Nah, you did
That
go
was
into
this
some
one.
low health, boy.
Oh no, I'm at one wound. Yeah, that's this game.
Yeah, I mean, just if you can get this big, like, rotary cannon guy off me, I can wander over there and heal you as quick as I can.
Well, yeah, but then I'd get shot, and that'd be kind of unfortunate.
Oof.
He's currently hitting you, Nala. Would you like to use a reaction?
Could I try and parry this casual?
Yes, you can parry the casual.
Well, I can attempt to parry it.
Mm-hmm.
Modifier?
Just plus 10 because your mace is balanced, believe it or not. Unfortunately.
I'm very sad.
This is so sad.
Nice.
Yeah.
Balance.
In that case, he's going to roll damage. Okay. Nala has armor of 8 and toughness of 8, so...
What's the damage, Doc?
3.
Wait,
Okay.
you only have armor of 8?
Allegedly.
Yeah, because he has power armor. Yeah, I know. Ursula has more armor because of the armor mod.
That puts me at -2 wounds. Does that mean that I'm, like, ouchied?
Yes.
Like, how many wounds in the negative would I need to go into to die?
Usually 7 or 8.
Ouchie.
Depends where it hits you and what kind of attack it is. Actually varies a little bit. Like, explosive to the head is like a 6, -6, and you die.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So what
Anyway.
you're saying is I should maybe, like, try not to die, is what you're saying. That's what I'm hearing you say.
I think that's recommended.
So, Nala, the blast punches the air from your body. It's not really a blast, it's more of a sword's blow, but whatever. Make a toughness test, a neutral one, or be knocked prone.
Stu, why you gotta do me like that?
Oof.
Just like to inform you that you can use hit points to heal
What
if necessary.
Yeah. It's generally not
Sorry.
very useful, but it is sometimes.
You have a medic, like, a turn away. You'll probably be okay.
You're on the floor, Nala, as this guy kind of shanked you with his sword and knocked the wind out of you.
My bones.
I need a medic bag.
Fix it right up for you.
Okay. These guys are going to advance. First of all, I need to actually do something. Hold on. Yeah, this is for the fire.
This guy must be feeling pretty big penis right now, because he just threw me a big boy on the floor. He must be, like, big team right now.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure canonically you're like a 5'8" Mexican guy.
I mean... But what's, like...
Eight
what's
Mexicans piloting a power armor suit.
What's 5'8" in, like, Space Marine Imperial units?
Like maybe 6 foot. Okay. Let's scroll through the ritual start folder. I'm pretty sure there was a scale.
Alright. These guys are starting to feel the burn a little bit as they take some damage from the flames. They're going to advance up. One of them's going to shoot you, Ziv.
Oh no!
Let's see how this goes.
shocked expression on it. He can't believe that this is happening.
He's just hitting you, Ziff.
Come on,
Do you like to use reaction? Or dodge?
Cause I just had to determine, did I use all that attack last turn?
I don't know. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and say no. So you can dodge.
Okay. Let's try it then. I actually did it for once.
Hey, you managed to dodge the cancerous radiation heading towards you.
Oh,
The one with the
I really
arc
like
rifle
cancer.
is gonna shoot Skog. The other one's gonna shoot Skog.
Bruh.
He just misses you, Skog, as a bunch of lightning courses past your head. Nolus, it's your turn. You're on the floor.
Stu. Now, hold on. Just give me 1 second, Stu. I gotta see something here.
All right.
Okay, so can I attempt to get up from my prone position still?
You can. It is a half action to do so unless you have the leap up talent.
Stu, I do not have that talent.
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna get up with the half action then.
Yeet.
And then I'm gonna fucking destroy this man with my mace ult.
The alpha guy, yeah.
Why am I sideways?
I've moved it.
No aim. Standard.
You get plus 20, in fact, for hatred, and because technically Gren is helping you, so the guy's outnumbered.
Oh, thanks, Grant.
Doing my best, sir.
Okay.
Okay, the alpha's gonna try and react.
You better fucking fail.
Oofed.
If it doesn't, I'm probably going to die.
Oofed. Oof. Well. Once again, he deflects your Mesa Molag Bal with his swordsmanship.
And there's nothing I can do to undo his deflecting.
The only thing you could have done... do you have the swift attack or lightning attack talent?
No, but I got sure strike.
No, that wouldn't have helped you here, but... Yeah. I would recommend investing in swift or lightning strike in the future.
No, I think I might do that. Anyway, I guess it's then my turn then.
Yeah, unfortunately so. Okay. This is where the fun begins.
Oh no.
Yes, it is.
More for you, though, to be fair. Because... Oh! And... Lovely. This is all the fire.
This is where the fun begins.
Feel the burn of socialism.
Right. Where's the tech priests? Okay, that guy's on... Ah! That guy's dead. He succumbs to the flames and sort of curdles into a ball as the fire consumes him.
Yee.
The other one's fine. And the third one... takes a little bit of damage. Okay. They can't really do anything this turn. besides trying to put
Yeah.
fire out. So let's see how this goes. La 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 da da.
Oof.
Those two
I think
continue
that
to
just
burn.
made it worse.
And this guy.
Oh damn.
Yeet.
But
They still on fire. Okay, the alpha. One of the rangers is going to take a shot at Bill.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget.
Oh yeah, your debuff. Yeah, he misses in that case.
I haven't moved yet.
Yep. The next one is going to try and do the same thing. He also misses, so you're in the clear for now. Finally, the alpha. He's going to move a bit. And he's going to take a pop at Yuziv. Da, da, da. He also misses and jams his weapon.
Tides are turning.
Oofed. And I'm also
Yeah.
going to roll the fire damage.
you know, it's really fun collecting all there. Over in one place. Indeed.
Oofed. The gun servitor is going to bully Jane.
I thought this was a no bully area.
No bully.
Not wrong.
He's gonna all-out attack. Would Jane like to dodge as he's currently hitting?
You know what? I'm gonna try and dodge that.
Or parry, if you have parry.
What does Jane have? Jane has a rank, and she has 2 ranks in dodge. And she has a higher weapon skill. I will take the 3 points higher chance.
Oofed. Oh no. The fist connects. Oh shit. What's Jane's armor?
She has an armor class of 13.
Yes.
9 of that is armor. So
Okay.
that's 4 stopped by armor. What does she have?
Let's see. 24 minus 4. What's her toughness? 4?
She has a much tougher left arm, which I'm not quite sure why.
Yeah.
Shield?
She's not been
She's
using
the
that
boarding shield.
in ages. I mean, it's still 13 armor. 13 mitigation with 9 armor. So that would be 9? No, I can maths. 8 damage reduction, so that'd be 16 damage?
Yep. How many wounds does she have?
She has 2 now.
Ah, okay. Well, yeah, that one hurt a bit, I think. Those are as this guy's fist just comes crashing on Jane's square in this chest. Oofed. Okay, these bozos. One of them's gonna suffer damage. He shrugs that off. Gonna try and put the flames out. Still on fire. And the one next to you, Ursula, is gonna strike you.
Okay.
Let's see how this goes. Let's have a look what he has. Okay. Half aim. Attack. Have you used a reaction this turn? Yeah, you did.
Yes.
Okay.
Can
Let's
that
see.
be multi-attack then?
Yes. He was using swift attack, so
So the
that's 2 degrees
attack
success.
me-
Yep.
You still have the.
Oh no, yeah, I got
shield
shot,
thingy.
and then
Okay, let me just consult something.
these attacking the same one because these can't both be. These could both be attacking Ursula, but both not Jane.
Okay, you're only suffering 1 hit, Skog, from this murder servitor.
Okay.
Okay.
So just 26 points of damage to Ursula.
Yep.
Doesn't she still have that shield?
Yep, you have a fract field.
Yeah, let's give that a shot.
Ah, yeah, it works!
There we go.
I
Yep.
think that's the first time it's worked for any of us that have them.
In this combat, yeah, I think so. So yeah, it tries to plunge one of its bladed limbs into you, but your field crackles with energy and manages to block it aside. The next one along is going to hit Ziv.
Well, bugger.
Some of us may live. That is a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
It misses you,
It's
however,
fortunate.
Ziv. It doesn't roll particularly well.
See, I think more people have missed with like a 90% chance to hit than have been blocked by fucking energy fields.
I was hoping
30%
it
chance
would
to work.
hit just so I could regret not being able to parry it.
Ursula, it's your go.
Yay! I'm gonna stop trying to draw a power axe onto my character because arms are difficult. So I've got Mr. Big Chungus and then the Medium Chungus. Okay. Now that one's just kicking the shit out of Jane, but this one's also kicking the shit out of me. I guess no time like the present to try out the new stick.
Yep.
So I guess this little fella
Yep.
is the one that's been attacking me specifically.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stu, I'm
Yeah.
getting people saying that people besides you and your game, like in your chat or in the VC, are really quiet for the viewers.
Okay. We'll see if I can do something about that.
I think that sent them straight.
One more.
You do have a fate point if you wish, but
I'm gonna.
Did get another one.
Fuck it. Let's burn a point. Roll it again.
Da-la-da. Alrighty.
Yee.
Roll the damage.
Okay. Ah, for
Wow.
fuck's sake. That's like the,
That was a
almost
2 and a
minimum I
1!
can
That was
roll.
almost a snake eyes, god damn it! Okay. Let's go pen of 6. I'm afraid, Ursula, it suffers no damage. That's how good its DR is, so yeah.
Jesus Christ. We're gonna die.
This is so
That's
sad.
Not worth that fate point.
Oofed.
Should have just missed.
Yee.
Oh well.
Okay. Ziv.
I am definitely going to intentionally disengage my enemy here for something greater.
Okay, hold on. Let's have a look. Because if you want to disengage, right, there's 2 things you can do here. Well, there's 3 things. You can just move, but the guy will get an attack for opportunity on you. You can just make a half move away. You can make a disengage action, which is a full action, which lets you make a half move, but the enemy won't hit you as you move. Or you can do something really autistic and hilarious, considering it's you. And you can make an acrobatics roll to try and yeet away as a half action without getting hit.
Acrobatics.
How good's your
Well-
agility? How good is your acrobatics skill as well?
My agility is a bonus of 3, and my acrobatics is nothing.
Yeah,
Well,
I wouldn't recommend it.
Did I just
But
hear
it would
R2D2?
count as disengaging. I would have to disengage to attack those, right? With a ranged attack.
Yes, you would have to move out of his melee.
Is
So-
somebody
Yeah.
You could just hit him, to be fair, with your axe, your Reaper blade, but might be more
Yeah.
expedient.
is somebody's notification sound R2D2?
Don't think so. Not mine, anyway.
I could have
I guess
sworn.
you're in then.
I could have sworn I just heard R2D2.
It's probably the soundtrack.
But, okay.
Nope.
You know, I won't disengage quite yet. But I'm going to try to do a intimidate check. As Civ tries to just outright, like, chuckle.
Okay,
Tries to hit him.
so you're gonna hit this guy and intimidate at the same time.
Exactly. That's my plan.
Okay, do the attack and then... Alright, okay, yeah, whatever.
Okay, sorry.
No, that's fine.
I'll do the attack.
Yep.
Well, I'll do the attack now, rather.
Yeet. Let me see if there's any more modifiers. Nah, just your regular modifiers. Okay.
I will use a fate point.
Alright.
Well, an infamy point.
Yeet.
I mean, it's now or never.
Okay.
Well, it's now or when I probably get pinned.
Okay.
Rather.
Oofed.
How does that happen twice?
Do you have the best quality on your weapon at all? Or the good
Well, it
quality?
is the demon weapon.
I'll,
so it
I'll
doesn't-
say it's a good quality. There you go, you can hit. Roll your damage. Fuck it.
Sugar quality demon weapon.
Oofed.
Okay.
I think it becoming demonic actively puts it to best.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's what I think, so yeah. I think that's enough. Right. 14 damage.
So is no, yeah, because we agreed to good craftsmanship, I think.
Yeah, so that hits.
Yeah.
Does it have felling, razor sharp, anything like that?
Only on the ranged attack.
What's it have on the melee?
In the in the melee attack, it only has the natural armor, power field. It has power field,
Okay.
so that would be sort of what counts here.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt this is affected by disease.
Mm-hmm. So, look. You do an almighty 1 damage to, I'm afraid. These things are tough, yeah.
Bastard!
I will account for your intimidation, though, as this goes on. So, Jane! Who just got punched in the fucking face by a thing.
Just got punched in the everything.
Yep.
I was already stuck in melee. I'm not. I think the risk of trying to withdraw from combat is just going to mean it will just follow me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to hope that I can distract it long enough for Ron to tear it in pieces.
Okay. Do you want to do anything else with her, like attack or disengage or something?
I want to miss, apparently.
Fuck.
He takes
Oh, I
penalties. You get a bonus for flanking, and
That is
he
true, actually.
Also hulking, which should give you.
Yeah, if you haven't already
Pretty
put
sure.
that in.
I've not.
You hit then!
Yay!
Roll away. Oh!
Yay!
It's not
Maximum
bad. I don't know if it's enough though, because you have no pen. Let me see.
That's not even maximum damage. Damn. It's
Let's...
a D10 plus 3 out of 15.
Yeah, she swings her mace at the dude, and it just kind of crunches against his armor and seems to have little effect.
Doesn't it also have concussive?
And shocking.
Shocking only kick.
Shocking.
Actually, let's have a look.
Does memory serve? Shocking doesn't really give a shit about armor.
Well, shocking, I believe, kicks in even if you don't damage it. Target's hit, yeah. Do you have anything else, or just shocking?
Just shocking is all I've got written down on the shock mold.
In that
It's
case...
just a power field on a stick, from what I remember. So I'm going to mute, because I need to adjust my audio, but I'm still listening.
Okay. Let's have a look. Oh, shit.
Hey.
And he's got good toughness
There
as
we
well, damn. Alright. This guy's stunned for 4 rounds. So you don't damage him, but... you
Does
managed...
that mean he's helpless?
No.
Oh wait, that's only for the entangle thing.
Yeah, that's only for snare and other shit.
I was about to say.
Mm-hmm. No, it's just stunned. Ron, it's your go!
Yeah. Oh. Since he's stunned, that makes things a bit easier for me.
You're on a plus 40
Exactly.
now for stunned, for outnumbering, and for his size.
Oof.
If you want to hit
In
him.
which case, I will try and make a cold shot to the head, which I can do as a half action
Okay.
to the improved visor. So the circumstantial bonuses are a plus 40.
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, apparently it's everyone but you is quiet, Stu.
Oh, really?
Oh shit.
Have
Let me
you
have a look.
not turned down in OBS, maybe?
Uh,
Sometimes my computer just decides to arbitrarily turn Discord down.
Yeah. Like, volume mixer just turns
This
Discord
is like-
on.
Alright.
alright,
You
that
meant
should have fixed it.
45%, right?
Or it could be OBS.
4.5%, did you say? 0.45%?
That is
Alright.
quite a good roll there, Ron. Damn.
Now it's time for bed.
Alright, roll the damage.
Bruh.
Oofed. So many ones.
Also, he needs to make me a toughness test to resist toxic.
Well, I don't think that'll matter, but okay, let's have a look. Let's double check this.
10 of 10. Damn.
Yee.
Apparently it sounds better.
Yeah, activated something else that got disabled.
Cool. I'm in your area. I'm in your area.
Yeah, let's read the critical chart for the head. Energy.
Yee.
Superheated by the attack, the target's brain explodes, tearing apart his skull and sending flaming chunks of meat flying aimlessly nearby. The target's no more. As above, except the target's entire body catches fire and runs off headless 2d10 meters in a random direction. Use the scattered diagram. Anything flammable it passes, including characters, must make a challenging agility test or catch fire. Okay.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Just... Okay, let's see how this goes. 6 meters. Where's my scatter diagram? Ah, there we go. Oh. Boof.
Oh dear.
Ha! Joke's on you, I'm already on fire.
I just put my fire out.
Ursula, make me a neutral agility test or catch fire.
I was literally just not on fire. Agility test, yeah?
Yep, just a regular. Oh, you're on fire! Again.
I am the god of hellfire.
No, we can't sing this song anymore, not since the incident in New Zealand.
Oh no.
Oh fuck, we're on the list.
And the
Oof.
flame
And,
went higher, and it burned.
Burn.
Oh,
The
I tried to
ring.
listen to Kebab yesterday because it was in a playlist and it was just like, nah, fuck you.
Okay, yeah.
and I will use the rest of my action to just slowly trudge in front of this guy.
Hey Stu, I was
And,
wondering if I could play a couple copyrighted.
Kind of square up
Alright.
and make an intimidate check on that.
What's up,
Flex
fella?
on this dude.
I was just wondering if I could play some heavily copyrighted songs in your bot real quick here.
I mean, I'll just turn it down a little bit, so, yeah.
I'm not actually going to though.
Alright.
Coward.
Oofed.
You do it then, bitch.
He's not cowardice, it's just lack of effort.
Okay. Well, to be fair, you can always just use a rhythm and then adjust the audio on your own end. But...
Just have both of them going at the same time.
Well, you can turn the other one down, you know, but however people
No.
prefer. But anyway, it's False Balance turn. Do you
I
want
would very much like to not be on fire.
Okay, you're gonna have to make a full action to drop and roll, basically.
That is acceptable.
And it's at minus
It's,
20, which is kind of gay, but... I'll tell you what, I'll be nice.
okay.
This boy's gonna help you put it out. Because he's gonna make
So-
himself useful.
It's okay, my belt gives me a plus 30.
Alright,
He's full on betrayed his.
No, no, Bill, you'll fan the flames.
Okay. Ye...
gets
First
a
attempt, and I
reroll.
get a reroll. Fuck's sake.
You could technically use a
I would-
fate. Yeah.
I would like that fire to roll versus my fucking refractor field, so maybe it can stop something for once.
Why
Why is the refractor field on fire?
roll me a d100 and we'll see what happens, okay? If the fact field does anything.
Finally!
It
finally
does!
It fucking works! I'm gonna fucking
Yeah.
disperse fucking primal armor that shit. I'm just fucking T-posing and the fire stops.
Is the red marker for the white phosphorus that coats you?
No, the red marker is for the fear.
Oh, right, yeah, I was wondering what that was.
Because I have a fear rating.
Okay. So unfortunately that's
Whether,
what you can
whether it remains after that display is another matter entirely.
do. Yeah. So that is all your actions, however you are no longer on fire.
Always a plus.
Okay.
Unless you're the god of hellfire.
Right.
Oof.
Okay. You know what?
Subscribe to the Thinkery.
You know, could you all make me awareness checks?
I mean, I could. What's in it for me?
Ron, you notice. Everyone else doesn't for some reason, probably because of all the fire. Even Bill. Jay notices some reason. The being furthest at the back of the room. How the fuck could Ron even notice this? Okay, scanners probably tell. Yeah, I was gonna say scanners tell. Your head's up display, and Jane notices out the corner of her eye, standing in the back of the room, that two of the vanguards seem to have left and ran towards the elevator.
Huh.
Okay.
And
They're probably getting reinforcements. This does not bode well for us.
it's now Showa's turn.
Maybe we should endeavour to not be here when they arrive.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Hey, kill the nigga next to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, he just knocked Nullus on his ass. Nullus got knocked on his ass twice by these vanguards. Fucking.
Oh,
I believe by Lozzie logic that means he needs to be killed, right?
Does he have a reaction? Does he have a reaction?
No, he doesn't, because he...
Then that nigga's dead.
Alright.
That nigga's dead.
Okay then. What should I do with my first? I'm already frenzied.
Yep.
Anything else I could do? Before I continue? I can only do one thing that has the attack thing in it. So that would be a bad idea. Unless next to me. I'll do that. That works. Okay.
I'll do this.
I'm going to... Before I attack him, I'm going to attempt to use a psychic power. Unfeathered.
Unfettered. Ooh. Alright.
Okay. I'm going to cast Fire Shield.
Ah. You succeed. Very slow.
Damn, son.
You just bend all the
This-
fire that's around you in the form of shields.
Essentially, I just draw fire from my surroundings and it starts swirling around me. What this will happen now is if anyone tries to attack me in any way, they will immediately take 4 energy damage that bypasses armor and toughness.
That's pretty funny, actually.
What if they throw a milkshake at you?
Oofed.
Then they will take damage as it. Then they will take damage regardless of if it hits me or not.
Oh wow.
That's what Sargon needs, you know, a fire shield to protect himself.
Yeah, fire shield.
An energy field around him that whenever someone gets too close, they just explode into flame.
As a power unit. I'm just imagining Nigel Farage with a refractor field now as he walks.
And now,
No, Sug. Yeah, sorry, continue.
and now I'm going to try to hit him. Right.
Okay,
Roast is figgin. Do it.
hit me with
Alright,
your
I
rhythm
don't
stick.
have. I have no aim.
not as figgin.
I will do a. I will attempt for a lightning attack,
Alright.
and I couldn't combine that with all out, could I?
No, afraid not. But you do get +10 for Nulla being there.
That's a +10 from that. +10 from.
I'll give you another +10 because he's on fire. So
What?
just for the fuck of it, okay.
He's being nice.
I've got some shit.
And then was it a +10 from good quality or +5 from good quality?
It's +5 for good quality. Best is +10.
Yes. So. Fucking hit.
You
I
do
want-
hit with 2 hits, in fact, because it's a lightning attack. You got 2 degrees there. Or do you? Nah, you. No, you don't, I'm afraid. You just get one hit. Oh dear. Eh, you still might do some damage.
Wait.
Lightning attack is still really good, but it requires you to
You
roll
need to
well.
roll very well for it to be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have a high weapon skill, it's
Sadly
really
short
good.
supply. Gren, is this gonna kill him likely or unlikely?
Depends on the psychic focus tests.
Because I can use my infamy point thing if we need to.
I hit him, so it's kind of. Let's see about this one first. Here is the focus power test.
Okay. That's 2 degrees of success.
It's 2 degrees of success, yeah. That's an extra 2d10.
Do you want to re-roll that? I can make it happen.
Yeah, sure. Let's take the gamble.
Okay.
What are you buying?
Using my special ability, Inspiring Presence.
Yep.
I will link that card with the Force Sword.
What's this? Oh, nice.
Yes!
No, you would have loved Rogue Trader, actually, because you literally get an ability. I yell at that guy to do something, he gets +10 to his roll.
Do it, faggot.
Okay, and now we can finally fucking do some damage. Okay, so first of all, the basic frenzied strike damage, or the fucking
The weapon damage, well.
minimum roll there. But okay, so the way we had decided it was that it basically works on. It was swift attack rolls, right? There's one for the initial hit, one for the second hit, and then another one for every 2
2 degrees,
quote
yeah.
unquote hits.
We basically
success
halved
after
it.
that.
Yeah, potential.
Okay. So that is 1 for the initial hit, 1 for being. Is that 60 then? Am I thinking about that wrong? The difference is 80.
You have 6 degrees success on your focus test.
Okay, 6 degrees of success on the focus test itself. So it's 1 degree of success. So that is.
That should be 4.
4d10.
Like, yeah.
4d10. An extra 4d10 energy damage.
Yeet.
Sorry, a bit slow. It's been a
Oh, yeah.
long week.
No worries.
That is 34 energy damage with a pen of 7.
34 with a pen of 7. Not bad. Right.
Could have been better. Because you see, if I had rolled additional hits, I could have rolled for each. I could have rolled force damage for each one. You see, that's why it's so good.
Luckily for you, Gren, it's just enough. Let's see. Hit him in the
Thank
arm.
you, great leader.
Yep. You bring your fiery blade down onto his arm and decapitate it in one fell swoop. Yeah, he's just burning on the floor now, writhing around.
Yeah, then, if possible, I'd like to turn to the rest of the ones that are living, basically stretch my arms out, and I would like to try and taunt them.
Well, what is it?
By saying,
Good
basically,
casual. Where's your chaos under now?
Yes, your fire swipe.
I would just say, for all of your augmentations, you would not survive a day on Krieg.
Oofed. Which is kind of
I'm
funny
basically
because
trying
they're
to
vanguards.
taunt them into attacking me. Yeah, I'm basically trying to taunt them into attacking me
Okay.
instead of him, instead of Noah.
Alright. It's there, go! Let me try something. Let's see how this goes.
Damn, that fire.
Could you
is
roll
really
me an
useful.
intimidate at plus 20, actually, Grin?
Me.
Yep.
Okay. Let me see, did I get any other bonuses for this?
Plus
Yes,
20.
Fear rating.
Oh yeah, fear. Add another 1 per your fear rating. Add another 10.
Add another 10?
Yeah,
Another 10
per fear
And
rating.
I have a fear of 1. Okay.
30.
6 degrees of success.
Righty.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Let's see.
Come, break your back against the mountain.
Damn, son.
Where'd you find these?
Water those.
The Vanguard will flee while taking some burning damage as they go. They don't so much flee in terror, it's more like they go, you know, tactical withdrawal, and they kind of just turn and just sort of orderly dash out of the room.
Okay.
Oh, I have a feeling there's going to be more tactical withdrawal coming.
Probably from our side.
Oh, no. I have a plan.
By Nulla, you're
I have
back.
a plan.
Right.
Once more into the
He's
fray.
back,
So
and he's better than ever.
Crack grenades are like not fragmentation grenades, right?
They are impacts,
Yes.
yeah.
Starring Rob Schneider.
But like, and I'm not.
Right.
This isn't my plan. But if I threw one like right here, would it do damage?
No, because it doesn't have blast. It's impact.
It's an implosion.
Yep.
All right.
If you put it on a person, that person would be very, very pained.
Let's see. So. Right. Pasta, you want some help with that?
Preferably, at least with the melee part.
Okay. See, I think I can provide.
If I get some help with him, I can definitely take care of them. At least in theory.
Thank you. I'll do this then. Alright, Stu, I'm charging this one with my mace.
Yee. You get plus 30 actually to the attack.
Plus 30.
Yee.
Magnificent.
Roll the damage. Oof. Alright. Basically, you run in, and you just smack this guy around the torso, and just his components explode under the mass of the Mace of Molag Bal. And he's no longer living.
Okay, not bad. Not fucking bad.
You
Well fucking done. Holy shit.
Alright, let's see how this goes. Oofed. Let's see. What's the Overseer got? Yeah, they're still all on fire, and they're just kind of struggling to survive right now.
They're just kind of burning.
Yeah. The flames aren't doing too much damage to them, though, weirdly enough. But they still can't quite put it out, because they're kind of
Well,
trapped.
they are made of metal, so.
Yeah.
It's like a scene out of fucking Terminator 2000.
Oofed.
Oof.
Hey.
Right.
So these ones remain.
The
What are they
Alpha
tilted?
is going to fire a shot at Jane.
Oh.
Oofed.
Big gay boy.
Big game fight.
That is what I think of his
Of his
antics.
marksmanship.
Yes.
I think Jane might want to roll a dodge on that.
Stop being gay.
Yeah.
Oofed.
Let's try and do a backflip.
She does. She manages to avoid the Willy Pete by just diving out the way in time.
Yeet.
Now we come to the two rangers.
Commandment bread.
Skog, do you have a reaction left?
For Jane or Ursula?
Ursula.
I think she does this turn.
Okay. You may use it now if you wish.
Is that the am I being as I'm being shot, isn't
It's
it?
the regular rangers using their rifles at you.
I'm gonna try and take it on the shield as that like murder machine standing in the adjacent square to me looks like it might be a problem. Alright then.
Okay. Let's see how this goes.
Man, force fields, am I right?
Well,
5, 10,
I think
6.
you're fine.
Ha 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 ha.
Oofed. The
It
last
does
one.
more penetration than
What?
damage.
Why are they all targeting Jane though?
Biggest threat, I suppose.
Oofed.
Mechanicus.
They're like, she looks normal. I don't trust it.
However,
She's probably actually Eldritch War.
I would say that is not a safe assumption. That is not usually a safe assumption to make, but I would be lying.
however, Ursula, you're now suffering 3 additional hits as one of them just decides to kind of mag dump into you.
Fuck.
Could you roll me 3 D100 rolls? Just
Is this for
D100
each
3
of the hits
times.
against me?
Yep, it's for each hit.
No,
No?
I can't do that, sorry.
Do they get a penalty for firing into melee?
Yeah, they do. That's what we're counted for. These guys are pretty accurate.
42, 89, 90.
Damn, son.
Inside of the refractor field suddenly turns solid for a second.
Okay, right, what's your armor? 9.
9 armor, yeah, 5 toughness.
9 armor, 5 toughness. So that's 3... 6, 7, 8. Right. You'd suffer a total of 5 wounds from the volley from the last ranger.
That's not actually that bad.
Yeah, the rifles don't actually have that much damage. They have an alright pen, though.
Yeah.
Kind of like pulse rifles in a weird way. The Imperium's pulse rifle. Yeah, this servitor boy.
Fabian!
Fabian.
The
Okay. He's gonna try and bring his fist down on your run.
You're fit to learn the proper meaning of
That's cute. Oh,
You
I'll
came to
parry
the
that,
wrong
I guess.
room.
Oh, man, sweet. But
Let's see, what's he have? He doesn't really have much relevant. Fuck, he's just gonna allow attack. I guess you want to parry this casual.
Yes.
Okay. Yep, you parry
God.
aside as fire. Oh god. Okay.
Not bad. Holy shit, not bad.
Okay, the murder servitor is going to try and attack you, Skog, again.
Cool. This is on Ursula, yes?
Yep. Da da da. Oh boy.
Oh, it's a good thing I saved that dodge.
It is, yes. Right, let me just calculate something. 29.
Will it be enough?
5. Yeah, it's enough. You managed to yeet away all the hits because you used the swift attack on you. But you managed to dodge all 3 hits. An impressive display of agility.
Yeah, yeet.
Ursula, it's your go.
Let's not close the tab by mistake, right. So, this chucklefuck has been attacking me, so I'm going to, return the favour.
Yep.
Do two-handed weapons work differently to one-handed, or is it just the amount of hands used?
It's just the amount of hands used. It's not even a thing in the book. It's just something I put on certain weapons to say you can't dual wield them or whatever.
Okay, that's understandable. I'm not sure who's drawn a mustache on Jay. I'm assuming the same one who did on pasta.
What is that thing even?
It's like fucking goatee on pasta.
Jesus.
It was meant to be a.
You've all become Prussian all of a sudden.
For fuck's sake.
That's a distinctly Greek mustache.
No.
That's a mustache. That's a fucking goatee that
Pasta.
says your rent just went up by 10 quid.
Yeah. Pasta came to space to run away from the EU.
That's the spoiler of economy.
Oh god.
Abaddon the Great EU.
I don't care that the washing machine doesn't work. You take it or leave it.
He sounds like Watto, weirdly enough, when you Greek version.
Abaddon the inflate.
Yeah, Ursula, do you want to... Yeah, you missed. Oh no. That is a big...
How badly did I miss?
Quite badly.
Wait, is it bad enough that I will be counter-attacked?
No, he doesn't have counterattack. Or does he? I don't think he does. I'll check.
Yay.
No, he doesn't. You're cool.
I'm still on fire as well. I should probably be dealing with that.
Oh yeah, sorry.
But that whole trying down.
Yeah, you're fine. You've got toughness of 5. You barely notice it.
Oh, I'm gonna have to repaint my armor.
Oofed. Ziv.
Time to do the thing.
Do the thing. Oh yeah, spray gunk at them all.
Oh yes. And he's going to try to aim for particularly this one.
Yeah, you can hit them all in that cone.
And that was... We don't roll hit for the ranged one.
No, they just have to roll agility or get hit, basically. Talk shit, get hit.
Well... Bruh.
Bruh. Yes.
Bruh. So sad.
The alpha gets hit, though.
Well, for the one who gets it, Civ is also going to try to intimidate him and say, "Bow down, boy."
Okay. That is a very Skyrim-y insult once again.
Oh boy!
Okay,
I know.
this might actually do something. Let's see. So he takes 9 damage. So I forgot to roll for their fire. Okay, yeah. You managed to gunk the alpha in a load of unmentionable substances, and it's taken its toll on him. And he did intimidate, which will come to play. It is now, James, go.
Cool. I am not engaged in combat for the first time in a while.
You?
See this fella?
Yeah.
Because I think that's the only person I can actually draw a line of sight on.
More or less, yeah.
Uh,
Do you want a semi or full single shot?
on a scale of oofed to a big oofed, how injured do they look?
They're pretty beat up, actually, yeah. Most of them are heavily injured.
Excellent.
I'll go with a standard single shot then.
On the alpha, okay. Right, roll the damage. Let's see.
It's fun when you remember that this is a single. That's a single shot.
Yep. Where did he hit him? 22. Let's look at the crit chart. Impact. In a rain of blood, gore, and meat, the target's arm is removed from his body. Screaming incoherently, he twists around in agony for a few seconds, before collapsing to the floor and dying. As above, except the arm is removed, it is smashed apart by the force of the attack, and bone, clothing, and armor fragments fly around like shrapnel. Anyone within 2 meters of the target suffers 1d5 minus 3 impact damage to a random location. That's all his mates.
Exactly.
However, they shrug it all off because that is like really pitiful damage. D5 minus 3. It does have an effect on their morale, though.
Huh. So is one of them healed since he takes -1 damage?
Just, it's like, new flesh. Just,
Brother, your flesh maintains me.
I'm gonna do that.
I will just rolls over to him and it's like, oh, excellent.
You know what? Fuck it. There you go. He heals 1. This is funny. It's Ron's go.
I'm calling it his action, a chaos worshipper.
You've got another
Already.
big lad in front of you.
Right. Bill, do you reckon you could goop this guy in front of me on your turn?
I shall try my very best.
Lovely. In that case, I'm gonna use Thunderous Charge.
Da da da.
Yee.
Roll strength
I'm gonna
chest.
try
Just,
and move over here.
yep. Just roll strength chest. Just see how well you do. Yeah. It's 5 degrees. That's enough. Okay.
They need to roll to resist not to be knocked down.
Yeah. I will. The big guy won't, but the little
Pretty sure
ones
even
will.
for the big guy, because
Nah, he's
Sturdy
got
just gives
skill.
him a +22.
Let's have a look. Let's see how the big guy does.
Well, there's on less degrees of success.
He is I'm gonna say though he's not knocked down for this one because he has a bunch of other bullshit in his trades. So.
Fair enough.
The others though, let's see how well they do. Oh shit, I even rolled on the wrong guy, but whatever. Fuck.
Oh well.
Never mind. Let's see. See how the others do. Oofed. Oofed. Yeah, one of them's basically knocked on the floor completely, the other one's kind of staggered. Hold on. Oofed.
Yee.
The other one on fire, somewhat
Then
staggered.
I shall use a Whirlwind of Death.
Alright.
So start with the guy who's knocked on the floor.
Okay. Make me kill the nibble next to
Seems like a good set of instructions.
All in caps as well, lovely. Very clear. Yep, so roll your attack on the guy on the floor. Do the dinosaur. You get +10 as well. Because he's on the floor.
Stu, can I just ask something right quick?
Yeah?
Could Civ potentially identify which one of them he hit with his attack?
Oh yeah, it's very clear. You hit the alpha on the right.
Yes, but which one of these? Like...
You didn't
know
hit
if
any of
Civ
them. They
would
both managed to roll out of the way.
Okay, so it was this guy.
It was only that guy you managed to actually hit with the attack, yeah.
Oh well.
Right, time to roll damage.
Okay, yep, roll the damage. Splash. He is a pile of meat on the floor. As you bring your fist down into the bulkhead.
Now this dude.
Now this dude, yep, same thing.
Do I also get a +10?
Yeah.
Right.
Oofed. Yep, you... On the rebound, you bring your fist round and you swing into him. And pin him... Okay, basically, yeah, he just falls through the doorway into that adjacent room. All the bits that came off from the blast.
Now I shall bring my power fist down upon this man.
Okay. What's your weapon
Did
skill
that
bonus,
time
by the way?
last friend. Since I'm frenzied, it would make for a total of 60.
Six, yeah.
6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I can't remember if it's half or your full weapon skill bonus. Some roll with it. Full. Alright.
You're charging a lot of them.
Yeet.
Okay, yep, roll for this guy at a... Just make it neutral for this one.
Yeet.
Alright, roll the damage. Oofed. He is once again slammed into the wall and just his body just comes apart as the power field burns through his components. The priest slumps to the floor dead. This guy...
Not even stopping with my barely stops the momentum, so I'll just strike this guy as well.
Yep. We'll roll away. Okay, this guy is gonna try and parry you with his axe.
Ah. Well. In that case, I shall
Blade
spend a
Master.
fate point to use Unstoppable Wrath.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah.
Is this the Berserker's move?
Yep.
Okay. What does this one do again? I think I vaguely remember.
It is an opposed strength check to just go straight through the parry.
Alright. You roll your strength. Okay, yeah. This isn't going to go well for him. So you go straight through the parry and roll the damage. This guy flies back into the next room from the reverberations. And now you come to the daddy, the overseer.
Yeet.
Try and hit him. Just a neutral hit. Okay. He's gonna try and parry. He doesn't know, surprisingly. Big oof. Oh, okay, this is interesting. Let's see. 39. Oh no. He's on minus. He is on -4 wounds.
Oof. Oh, yeah, I'll also roll for the drugs that suppress the effect.
Yeah, for the toxins. Yep, go ahead. Another dose. 85 rounds.
Finally, more than one.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And I'll make an intimidate check.
Yeah.
Just kind of, yeah.
Flex on this dead guy.
Tough and all that. Yes.
Okay, do it at +20.
And it's also meant to taunt the big guy.
Alright.
Big guy who I'm pretty sure is dead.
Oh yeah.
Which one?
This one.
Alright.
He's not there on my screen. Out there, man.
Then you'll have to reboot.
Yeah, because we see him.
Okay. I'm gonna very quickly check the crit chart. See what's happened to this priest. I believe he hit him in the body. Yeah, he did. La la la. Okay. Let's look here.
Oh, there he is.
Oofed. Let's see. Yeah, this guy's almost passed out, the overseer. He's just kind of lying on the floor, coughing and spluttering as he's just got great gashes in his torso. Kind of propped up. He's just wheezing quite heavily. And it makes this horrible rattling noise as it goes through his augmetic vocal cords. I believe that's your turn.
Yes.
Okay, Voss.
Aim and shoot at the big lad.
'Kay.
South.
+10 for hulking, plus another +20, so +30 on top of your usual modifiers.
Okie dokie, +30. Half aim, short range, standard.
All the damage. Oofed. Right.
It's a bit poor, but there we go.
17. Pen of 6.
Felling 2.
Yep.
Toxin round. So
Yep.
toxin 1.
Stu, the overseer also has to make a toughness test to resist the toxin.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he did get poisoned, didn't he? Let's see how well he does in this. Yeah. His systems do manage to compensate, though, for the poison.
It feels better than before.
Yes. Okay, you do 4 damage to it, Bill.
Okay. Give me the toughness check.
Oh, yep, for the
Which is
toxins.
probably going to pass. Yeah, it's a -10.
-10. Oh no.
Oh, damn.
Damn, son. Let's have
So
a look.
1d10 poison.
Yeah, just D10 poison.
4 poison.
Let me just double check some. Check toxins again. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Toxins. Where are you? Ha.
I believe bypasses toughness.
Yep. Not reduced by armor or toughness. So it's actually better than fire. Yep. It's on 6 wounds left. Go. Okay. Let's have a look.
Bruh.
The 2 rangers flee to the elevator. They disappear from sight. Now it's show us go. There is 1 visible combatant from your current position.
Where? From over here?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey!
Get in there.
I will charge.
Yeah, yeet.
I can lightning attack on charge.
No, you can't. You can only use swift attack.
Let's have a
Okay,
look.
I'll use swift attack then.
Hold on. Hold on a minute, Famalan. Swift attack. No, charge is a full action. So you can just charge, but you'll get a +20 on your hit.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Actually, you can use a swift attack. I'll.
Yeah, I
see,
know, dude. I've brought this up before.
Oh,
That
right,
is
sorry, my
something
bad.
specific to the Black Crusade book that's not in the other books, and I don't
Right, I
like
was
it.
not aware of that.
Yeah, I don't like it
Right.
because it's really inconsistent
You
for
can
some
basically
reason.
just nuke people with melee weapons if
Yeah,
like
that's.
that.
I don't know why it's in this book and not in the others. It's a really weird inconsistency because it opens up so much weird stuff you can do.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Anything else I need to do?
Just roll charge.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what my bonuses were again, because.
Yep. Because using your force weapon again, so.
Always, if I can.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the correct moves then. Go.
Oh fuck! What? What?
Bruh.
I guess you're feeling tired, bro.
Nick!
Everyone at home, help your hands and give Showa your energy. Oh my god, that sounds
Oy vey.
bad.
Oy vey.
Hold hands with the firebender. Fucking.
Everyone, grant me your ashes!
There are no civilians in King's Landing!
Handle the flame.
We did it.
The
Patrick.
fight.
Saved the city.
Give
That
the
episode-
free-wheeled
that-
raven your energy.
That episode of Game of Thrones
This
is
strategy.
Showa's favorites.
That was Show's favorite episode. Yes. It was.
Yes.
All right. Unless you want to do something weird.
I know Targaryen, son.
Fucking
I think that's it. Unfortunately, son.
I just fucking scream in his face.
Yeah. While firebending.
I hate robots!
Death to the Roombas.
Bruh. This.
Nulla is Nulla back.
Fuck you, you fucking tin can.
He's unmuted.
I don't think it's back.
I'm just gonna do this with him then. Do the, like, retarded wheel charge thing. Which I find
So you're going to do the
hilarious.
time warp.
Yeah.
The happy windmill charge.
Yes. It's so funny to imagine that. Trying to do that in real life as well.
I'm just gonna look. Oh, never mind.
Guess she couldn't break the wheel after all.
Do I need to draw some kind of improvised chakram? I'll do it.
Yeah, Nulla gooks him. There we go. Well, he's not here.
What the fuck is that?
Oof.
Okay. The Overseer is simply just gonna crawl away. He crawls away 2 meters and that's his turn, basically. Trying not to die.
Yeah, we're just getting yeeted so hard.
Praetorian.
There is no try.
Actually, Stu.
Yeah?
Would that provoke an attack of opportunity?
If you really want to kill him, yeah, but he's basically harmless right now. It's up to you.
No, I want to grapple him.
You want to grapple him, okay? Okay. Initiate a grapple with a half action. Basically a standard attack. Because it's stacked opportunity. Let's see how this one goes. See if you hit him. What? You don't manage to grab him somehow, because your hand is like slow, I guess. I mean, to be fair, you did crush like 5 guys in a row, so it's probably the servos that need time to cool down.
Yeah. 5 guys, burgers and fries.
Yeah, you can just scroll away for a bit. The Praetorian, though, for possibly its last action in life, it's going to spin up its gun and fire at Ursula.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oof, oof, oof.
How many times do we have to teach you, old man?
Has the music
Just
died
trying to
again?
build cheerful windmills.
I think he's trying to teach you the virtue of playing dead. Oof. Jesus.
Do you have a dodge? I think you do. I'm going to say you do, actually.
I have already used my dodge, and I failed. And my turn is yet to come around again yet.
Okay, fortunately this hit's not as good as it looks, because this guy's full autoing.
So you say that, but...
Oh yeah, roll me 4 of those, okay? Fuck! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, what's your... this has a pen of 6, so just so we can get the DR done. You've got an armor of 9, I believe.
Yeah, armor value 9, 5 toughness.
Okay, I feel really bad, but at the same time I'm glad this has happened, because if this thing is hit, this would have been hilarious. Well, it has just hit, but if it hit earlier, it would have been interesting to this battle.
So, this motherfucker got an actual ass assault cannon?
Yes.
Oh.
Dibs.
It's a good job you've been killing these guys pretty swiftly, I will say.
No shit, fucking hell, it's Terminator grade, fucking...
Okay, that was a low roll.
Okay, let's just look at the maths on that one. So it's 6 penetration, so that leaves me with
3 armor.
3 armor and 5 DR. from that. So that's 15 damage. I'm at -4 from the first shot.
It's tearing as well, so okay, it's the same result. -5.
Alright.
You
I'd
said.
like to. I'd like to point out that this anti-personnel weapon can casually chew through the side of a Bane blade, and I mean very casually. This thing hits as good as strong on a low roll as I do with a well-placed shot.
Let it rip.
A soul blow to the chest. Okay, let's not read that. Let's just do the other hits, I guess, because we should get this out of the way. That's the second hit, so 32. Are you just on -10 now?
So the 23 did 15 damage. Because I've only got an 8 DR against this.
Okay, I'm gonna play something in the bot.
It's just Piano Man.
Nah, I'm gonna play something more.
Is it Enya?
More somber. It is Enya, yeah.
Is it Com Susatot?
Don't worry, Ash, he's not dead. There's a thing in this game where you can survive death. Oh god!
There's 2 10s and a 9!
I might have actually grouped her on, honestly.
I would like to run the numbers.
This is really fitting.
Are you beginning to see why those are only usually used by fucking Terminators?
So it's the
Colour
highest
AI.
of each pair.
Each pair is the shot, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
So we've got 15 is the first pair.
Do you want to? Should we just calculate this for funsies?
Yeah. I want to see how much of me will be left when I presumably have
I want to see
get
how reliably this
surgery.
could kill the entire team.
That's a 33.
In a situation where our only cover is other corridors full of evil bullshit.
Okay, so this is the damage numbers, not the total. So that's what, 39, 72. That's bang on 100 damage.
I should have shot Ron, but whatever.
Okay, I would like to put this into context. I want to know. This could kill a Bane Blade. I'm pretty sure they just take down an Imperial Knight.
If I survive, I want that gun.
You probably should have shot me, to be honest, because I even taunted him.
Oh yeah. Well, okay.
So that puts me at minus.
Maybe he's just a non-conformist.
So I was at 11 hit points. So that would put me at minus 89.
Okay, so this is the crit chart. You get blasted back into the other room.
Cool.
Because
that's nearly enough. That's enough damage to kill 2 Lehman Russ battle tanks.
I really hope the Chaos Gods look well upon us right now.
Well, they probably
Or
will.
we're
Obviously
fucked.
not.
No, or else we're fucked.
The force of the attack. The target jerks back from the force of the attack, throwing back his head and spewing out a jet of blood before crumbling to the floor. I don't think this does it justice. I think he just gets pink misted, essentially. As above, except the target is thrown 1d 10 meters away from the attack. Anyone in the target's path make agility test to be knocked prone. Fortunately, you're all more or less away from him.
I think we need to use a Ouija board to even locate a nuclear shell.
Fuck that. We need a GPS satellite. This isn't enough to kill a Bane Blade, but it's enough to kill 5 Sentinel Walkers put side by side.
Yeah, that's more or less.
So my maximum hit with my M34 can do about the same type of damage.
The good news is
maximum.
All
you
right.
rolled low.
I still love that you could just put 4 Sentinel Walkers side by side and still kill the person on the other side taking cover.
Okay.
I think we can move on to someone else's go for now, Steve.
We can do your infamy thing. We'll do it on your turn, actually.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, his gun spins down as what's left of your form is yeeted across the room into the power generator. I can't think how else to describe it, honestly. Because pink misted wouldn't really work for this scenario. But...
It's very rare to see someone get air juggled in this game.
Yeah, with a gun. Okay, Ursula. Ursula, which god, if any of them, have you been more favourable towards? Do you favour any of them, or you...
Because now it's time to pick
Updating my avatar. I'll
Undivided is
just upload it
viable,
quickly.
I will say that, though, for this.
At this point, your avatar could be just a blank PNG file with transparency on it.
No, I've got something a bit classier lined up. This is the Mark V Ursula. So I've been upgrading the artwork. I'll just put it into the general while I'm opening up the other tab.
Oofed.
I'm guessing you're gonna need a lot of help from heretics.
Yes,
Oh,
hello.
boy.
Resurrection support. How can I help?
Oh,
going on?
God.
Oh, no, it's just
So-
blood!
I am more Nurgle than anything else. Oh dear.
Oofed.
You shall join.
I mean-
you shall join Civ as his sister.
Bruh.
No.
Bright side, there is some Nurgle-related tech shit, so hopefully we'll get that instead
It
of
would
growing.
make my Medicaid better.
Hopefully we'll get that instead of plague arms.
I've been sent half a menorah. What does this mean, Bill?
Oofed.
It's a Futhark rune, you fucking philistine.
Bruh.
Is that
You
like
sent
one of
him
those
an F,
Jewish
didn't
candles?
you? Let me
Fine.
guess, you sent him an F.
A Menorah T report.
So,
Should I open up the rulebook, Stu, and look into this myself?
oh
like I
no,
did
I've
with
done
everyone
it.
else?
I've done it. Because I've got a modified thing.
I love that this rune's ironically called Feck.
Appropriate.
Right. Let's see this. Okay, I need to make
I've been
another
drawing a chakram of peace, but I think I can wait.
Oh my.
Okay,
Jesus.
Ursula.
Then-
As you, as your final moments just are spent flying through the air, as heavy caliber
And
rounds
swallowing
just slam
smaller
into you,
pieces.
tearing you apart, you just hear a little voice in your head say, "Not yet."
Oh dear.
Oh boy, is that cunt!
Oh no, you can never leave.
Basically.
Finally we have some of that shit squid in here.
Okay, I'm back.
And he goes, "Rest for now, young Ursula, but you'll be awake soon enough."
That chef.
That sounds like Siege, and I'm concerned.
Now you can deal with it. Now you can deal with him too. Now it's not just
Oh
you.
no, it's Chef Zoom.
Imagine if Siege was just Siege.
On that lovely
Hey, people,
note,
this is-
I'm gonna go have a piss and get some water. You can discuss. Hey, people.
Hey, people, Zinch here.
Oh shit! I should totally do that. Fucks.
That should just
Oh,
be how Zinch's played.
Dude, if he was in the game though and he was around, I could just get him to record lines.
I mean-
Probably, like potentially. Well, probably not. He's probably too famous for that.
See,
but-
I like the Invisible Hand because they practice what's called moral relativism. Illegal and illegal organ harvesting operation.
Alright, lads. Discuss what you want to do next. I'll be back in a minute.
But that is a what is it? That's like a fucking offensive term used for
Okay.
non-consensual organ arbitrage.
Gentlemen, I'm just gonna move to the other side of the room to make sure we're not ambushed again.
I'm gonna stay on the deck and try and yeet that thing that just reduced fucking Ursula to a memory.
You go right on ahead. I'm gonna make sure we're not getting ambushed.
Yeah, should I? Well, the thing is, I could go for the Overseer because he is rather important. However,
Do so.
right, because I'm
You-
gonna
you
need
go-
you
you
guys
go
to take
for
care of
the-
pictures.
You go for the overseer. We'll take care of Mr. Pink Mist.
Wait,
Does anybody have a bucket? And like
does
a
anyone
mop?
need a bolter?
Motherfucker,
Oh,
to get
don't
you
worry.
into the party again, we're gonna need a dehumidifier.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry. You're just going to grow back. Don't you worry. You're like mushrooms.
Mm.
Oh shit!
Okay,
Seems just gonna turn you into a mushroom. Oh shit!
Are
Just
there
gonna
any
work.
humans
Oh, no.
in a party who feel like they
Ursula's
need
gonna turn into a leshy.
Oh,
Oh no.
I still have the
Oh
icon.
no!
Let's not give Stu any ideas.
Okay. Just a question. How quickly do you think we'll be able to deal with the thing if it was, say, if we left Voss, Nola, and Jane to leave with the big boss? Do you think he would die, or do you think we would die?
Jane's got to deal with it. I'm also going to hope that only Ursula's body was destroyed, and then I can loot all of her equipment.
Okay, I'm back.
Fellas, what's this guy's armor like, fellas, from what we've seen?
He's fairly chunky.
Yeah,
Zip.
it seems to be about.
It's your turn.
But he's also only chunky, so he's going to have lots. From what I remember, they have lots of armor, but not lots of hit points.
They seem to have about 16.
I'm gonna-
relative.
Gentlemen, I'm going to check the elevator to make sure we don't get ambushed. Does anyone need a bolter?
Guys, he's still alive, by the way, that guy, so...
Yeah.
As if you may want to heal up, mate.
Yeah, but do you need a bolter?
Oh shit! Now the cat can't give me heals.
Oh, I'm so sorry for you now.
Thank you, Skog. You know.
Hopefully,
You haven't
we're
had
not
to.
getting
You haven't had
ambushed
to go.
currently.
You haven't had to go through such hardships, Skog. You know.
Hopefully, if we're not currently getting
Damn.
ambushed.
Now who's gonna take care of the yawn problem on our ship?
Johanna?
Because it's not going to be the person that we now need to communicate to through the power of fucking memory.
In that case, I'm just gonna try to move across the room. I'm doing running speed, so I'm just doing it like half and half.
Alright.
Running speed! Ramming speed!
Ramming speed. Yeah, you can basically get to the elevator quite easily, as far as you want.
I'm just gonna do the 7 right there, because I can't really see what...
You can carry on moving
Start
once,
with
yeah, you can't be...
Careful of the fire!
Who cares about fire? It's only fire.
Oof.
It's normal.
Famous last words.
It's common.
Last words of someone who will then burn to death.
And that is all I can do, because that's my full running speed.
Alrighty.
It's only fire, said Vietnamese man.
It's only fire, said the Lannisters.
Friendly fire, friendly fire. Okay, what is Jane gonna do now that Ursula's just been blasted across the room?
Are you familiar with the concept of... have you seen the end of the film First Blood?
Oh, yeah, when he's at the cops, at the gas station gunning down all the cops. Or whatever it is. I can't remember. Honestly. Does he kill cops in that movie? I don't think he does. That's the weird thing about it.
It's like one fatality the entire film, and it's an accident.
Yep, and that's... Yeah, because they fall out of a helicopter.
Yeah. That's what's interesting about First Blood, to be honest. He doesn't actually kill any of the cops.
A bunch of people get really badly injured, though.
Yeah.
The dude gets a fucking punchy bite to the thigh.
Roll me the damage.
How many of the damage? All 3?
Yeah, if you semi-altered, so yeah. Hey.
What does blue mean?
That's a max roll and a minimum
Did
roll.
it roll 4 times?
It rolled a 10 and a 1.
Just take the first 3. Oh no, yeah, the last 3 are just damage, never mind.
Yep.
Doesn't a autocan have felling? Or a reliable, rather? The thing
It's got
that should
reliable, though.
have a mineral. I just want to prove it.
This one just has a reliable, from what I can read,
Well.
or I can check.
Jane has
So
taken
170.
vengeance upon the great machine, punching several nice large holes in it, and yeah, it kind of just slumps to the ground as its neural processes go down.
Okay.
And well done, combat's over.
Yay!
I'm tackling this dude. Spear tackle,
Sure.
yee.
Roll me a d5.
Actually, fuck that. I'm using Thunderous Charge to just run into him.
Okay, roll me a d.
T-pose, run directly through him.
Does Jane have any heal abilities?
I think Zev's our secondary healer.
Yeah.
As that
I
might
am.
need a medic bag. I said Zev heals people by just like hovering over them and squeezing his face.
Oh god.
A medic bag.
That sounds terrible.
The prospect of being touched by whatever comes out is enough to resurrect most people from the fucking dead.
You just sit there and it's like trying to squeeze from like the bulging, and then it's like no, I'm fine.
So show is still
Just
raging.
Ziv
Yeah,
just
sure,
pops
just,
a zit onto your
fucking-
body.
As
Oh, God.
Showa runs past Civ, he just smashes it into the elevator door.
So Stu,
What in hell
Yep.
they heaven?
Stu, could I grapple this man and just kind of put out the fire after I've grappled?
Yes, you don't have to roll for that. You just kind of
Alright.
pat him down somewhat. And the
Yes, I'm on
flames
it.
ease off.
I'm on it.
Give him the TSA treatment.
Oofed.
Incoming.
Oh,
Speaking of, would you require some healing? I'll be back.
Showa just stares at you as you have fucking literal fire in his eyes.
I'll fetch a medkit.
Edgy boy alert.
Oh, fine.
I may have made mistakes.
Edgy boys being edgy. Leave him in peace.
Oof. I'll carry the overseer into this hallway.
Okay.
Civ will try to fetch the medkits from.
Yeah.
From
The hope is that only the body was destroyed and the things
throw
that
you a
I
spare.
may have been carrying. Also, Stu, because I updated the character assets, it's deleted the lighting engine because I wasn't aware they were connected.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
I think
Okay,
I'm in the
then.
right place.
So I'm dragging one of the corpses of the fucking Gatling nerds over so we can hack its arm off and use it.
A few more seconds
Okay.
pass by, and Showa manages to calm down.
Show's calmed down.
Okay, we have one medkit.
As Showa calms down, the fires burn out from all the corpses and
Bruh.
stuff.
We all need a medic bag.
Yeah.
And at this point, Showa is going to look at his body and realize the negative part of not being able to feel pain.
Fucking
damn it.
hell.
Am I just
So-
being like stabbed randomly with syringes? Is that what's happened both times?
No,
Essentially,
now you're,
yeah.
you're actually getting the pus from the bullshit on you.
So do you have a medikit, Civ? I think you should.
Well,
There was a medkit.
I do believe our good friend Bill said he gave me one, but I don't know if that was exactly what he intended.
Because you add
Okay,
plus
yes,
20
then I
to your
have one.
rolls with a regular medikit.
I have exactly one then.
Yep.
Should I try rolling again or just apply plus 20 to that one?
Even if you apply plus 20 to that one, you're still failing, so...
Try again?
Yes, roll again.
Yep.
Yes. I will try again.
Okay.
All good.
Nala's heavily wounded, so... Let's consult the healing. Roll me a d5, Civ.
Only 5.
What's your in bonus?
Me?
Yep.
That was what bonus?
Intelligence.
3.
You heal Nala for 6 wounds.
Yay. No,
So
I'm at
Nala should be
4.
on 4, I believe, now.
Yep.
Okay. Are you going to treat anyone else with your medkit while you've got it out?
I do believe Showa and a good friend Han were also injured.
I'm good.
Rather than
Jane is
Okay.
also quite severely injured.
Showa seems to be extremely injured, bleeding all over his body, but due to nerveless ennui, doesn't really seem to mind.
I will try at least with Showa.
Alright.
Oh my god!
Okay, you heal Showa for 5 wounds. Due to your careful ministrations with a medkit. You manage to patch up the
Thank
worst
you.
of his cuts and lacerations.
Thank you, my friend. Now, where's the cat?
Yeah, you might want to have a look at that. Follow me.
Meanwhile, Ron is just having a casual conversation with the overseer about the
Hey, I can see.
Prometheum stock.
Cat got you, Tom.
Stu, could you turn the lighting engine back on for my characters?
Yeah, hold on.
Who is a little in the dark.
I'm carving through this motherfucker's arm with my goddamn power knife.
There
I'm
you go.
sorry, Jane.
I'm taking this fucking assault cannon.
I'm very
This
sorry.
bitch is getting mounted on my bike. I don't
There you
care how lopsided it makes it.
So, right, Ziv,
I'm
you,
doing it. I'm taking this couch.
for the moment, you fail to treat Jane, but you can try again a little bit later on, possibly. Is anyone else injured before I turn to Hans' little thing?
Well, I am injured, so I will have to look to that too. But is our friend, is our good friend Voss injured?
Just get Ursula to heal you, dude.
I'm a little dinged up. Nothing too serious, but I'm a little dinged up. I'm down like,
Sorry.
down like
It's
4
beyond my
wounds. It's all
knowledge.
It's beyond my
Honest-
knowledge.
On a scale of
Wait,
like a
Willie
0
Pete.
to an 18, I'm a 2.
I'm down like 4. It's not that big a deal. It's not words.
So, Ziv is rather confused about how to treat the 2 gunners, so to speak, over here. We'll get back to Jane very shortly in a moment, and Ursula, or the remnants of Ursula. Now let's turn to Ron, who is cradling this overseer man, who is quite possibly dying at this point.
Yeah, I'll just casually carry him into the other room
Okay.
and just put him down.
Yeet.
Give him a gentle pat on the head and then walk off to harvest an assault cannon.
Hey Stu, can I like charge this guy?
Well, the Roomba, yeah?
Yeah. Well, actually no. He'd probably just leave me alone if he's still just standing there after that shit.
I mean, if I were Jane speaking to you, I'd be like, we should probably make sure that overseer guy lives so we can at least get something out of this mission.
I mean, shit, I don't have Medicaid. I'm just gonna walk over here.
Okay.
We got a pair of assault cannons out of this mission.
I'm terrible at this.
Right.
So, is there like a tactical wheelbarrow around here we can use to like pick up the chunks?
I whistle and my bike arrives.
Because that's how that works as well.
Unironically, how that works.
it drives itself up the elevator, it activates the buttons.
It does have Vox capabilities. It is 100% capable of doing this.
Now, to be fair, I just imagine it goes not up the lifts, but up like the various stairs, because that honestly that's more feasible.
TVH, I
Well,
just
it can actually position. With how the gun's oriented, it can push buttons.
Oh,
I
okay.
just
Adjust it so it can adjust its.
That must be so
I was just
creepy to
imagine-
watch.
I was just imagining like a cartoon, like fucking in a cartoon where it just gets up on his back wheel and just bends unnaturally.
And that's the
Okay,
thing, like
but
both
also-
the gun and the bike are Vox operated.
Is this bike just Brum?
Pretty much. It is also implied to be a sentient demon engine.
Oofed.
No.
So,
It is heavily cursed.
right. Before we turn to Ursula's thing, I'll quickly resolve the autocannons, or the assault cannons. Does one of you have tech use?
Jane does not.
And here we have the moment where all of us are suddenly realize, oh shit, she was really useful, wasn't she?
Hello, tech priest friend.
Yeah, I've got a tiny bit of it, but probably not going to break any records.
Can we motivate our friend here to be of assistance? I would suggest by asking nicely.
He is. So what is Jane asking him to do some of the cannon?
I'll borrow that axe.
Make me
You have an armed
a
operator right now.
make me a charm test at -10.
All right, let's see. How
Hey,
charming,
how you doing?
Jane? Not very.
Motherfuckers forgot I got fucking tech use.
Oh,
Consider try to intimidate him.
he just walks off and just
Consider
goes
try to
and he just
intimidate
sits
him.
down at the desk.
Don't let him touch the computers.
Okay.
He doesn't put his hand near the terminals. He just starts sobbing.
That's fair. It's about how we all feel at this moment.
Robo
God. Okay. I will.
It's really just gonna
He's
say
feeling really
pitch
depressed.
tune sobbing.
Well, this guy isn't like fully augmented yet. He's pretty young for a priest. Anyway, he's an adept.
All Showa has to say is, at the very least, you die. At the very least, you died at through Kriegsminster.
So,
There's a veneer across 20 feet of corridor.
okay, I'll
Yeah, pretty much.
resolve Bill's thing. So, Bill, using your tools and whatever else you have, you managed to successfully detach the assault cannon, but you're not too sure how you're going to get this to function. But you have
We'll worry
managed to
about that
disconnect
later.
it somewhat, and it's somewhat intact, but it's pretty fucked up. You
Well,
reckon
Thunderbolt cable.
you wouldn't be able to use this in its current state?
Oh well, fellas, I'm afraid we ain't gonna be using it tonight.
Well, we can
Well,
always
I'm
take it
disconnected.
with us.
You could probably
Throw
hook
it
it
in
up
the
to the
sidecar with the
bike.
others.
Yeah. You could
I'm
hook
sure
up to
Mr.
the-
Winters knows how to deal with this.
Yeah, he could probably figure out something. So, I think we'll resolve Ursula's thing off screen. Just to make as a surprise, like, after this, for the audience. Before we, let's see, what time are we on? Does anyone need to leave, like, some point? I know Ron needs to go to bed, yeah, so... Right. Would you like to talk to the Overseer before we close this out and see what you can find?
Where's Scarecrow?
Hello there.
Yeah, sure.
The Overseer just kind of looks at Ziv and then just looks away again, like not impressed, even though he's dying.
Let's see. That is 10. That's yeah, I think that's. Let's see if this one works.
Oh boy.
Wait a minute. Ursula was the only one who remembered why we came here. Damn it.
No, we came to obtain engine parts, and we could find them in the storage room downstairs. So we're looking for the code or key card or whatever to the fucking place down there. So, it seems that you have given us quite a lot of trouble today. We would like some answer rather quickly, as I do believe we're all quite tired from today's ordeals. So if you wouldn't mind, tell us what's the code to the storage room down the elevator is, and we'll give you a quick death. I cannot promise it will be painless, though.
Alternatively, we can offer you a job. Just say,
Yes.
you know, we're always hiring.
Ron's voice changes so much when he's offering someone a job.
We love to offer jobs.
We take both of them with us. They may be able to fill in the gap left behind.
Why did
The Overseer, upon hearing your everyone just kind of clamoring and saying stuff to him, he kind of looks you all down, and you just hear a kind of rasping. I will be with the Omnisire soon. Regardless of your
Yeah, that's what they.
attempts.
It's
That's
a
what they all
tempting
say.
offer, but I don't think we'll allow it.
I begin duct taping his arms and legs to his body, and bundle him into the sidecar.
He laughs
This takes
even
a
more at this. And just starts chuckling and
He
says,
is dying, and we're unable to treat
Hey,
him. He is gonna
Stu,
die.
what would I roll to like see if I can?
We can salvage his parts.
Yeah.
No, Stu, what would I roll to see if I could find any specific parts on him?
you
I
would
mean,
make...
I could always eat his brain to just kind
Would
of
that
steal the memory.
would that be awareness?
Just
Because
saying.
I wanna see if he has any sort of dead man switch on him.
Make me a scrutiny check at -10. All of you can do it, in fact, at -10.
Oh god damn it! I pressed back by accident.
Not gonna do anything.
May I use intelligence?
May I use tech?
Yes,
May I have
both
a
of you
crumb
can do that.
Actually, I'm still angry, so it's probably gonna fail.
I got a success. I rolled a 9.
Okay.
Does he have a dead man switch?
He doesn't appear to have a dead man switch as stuff. And even if he does, it's not visible as far as you can see.
What about any recording devices?
He's Mechanicus, they record everything pretty much, so that's a
well,
given.
Fucking there you go.
Right, we need
Well,
to hack
it's-
him then.
Are those the signals broadcasted? Do we know that?
It's... does anyone have a knowledge Mechanicus?
Nope.
Does anyone have knowledge
Um,
tech?
Somebody used to.
Somebody that we used to know.
Oh, it's funny how things pan out.
So I put Enya back on.
This is the curse of over-specializing your characters.
I just need a tech medic. I wanted to do augmentation.
Fuck it, I'm rolling armorer.
Okay, yeah, roll armor.
There's nothing you can do to stop me.
Join in on that.
Roll whatever lore skill you can and see how it works.
There's no fucking traits.
I'll roll below 50 one day.
I
Missed
got
it.
it.
Everyone's failing.
My God.
That's good.
Oh,
There we go.
knowledge
Disgusting.
mutant viable?
Where the fuck has the trade skills gone?
They don't exist
They don't
anymore
have
in
that
the
section
sheet.
anymore
Yeah,
for some
you have to
reason.
put them in as custom skills. It's fucking gay, but
Yeah.
all right. Nulla being the big brain protagonist boy. You theorize that this guy is pretty much dying, and even if he was recoverable, he's probably activated some kind of biomechanical way of killing himself, just to prevent capture.
Okay.
And he's
Okay,
probably
well.
done it before now.
So I don't wanna give him the glory of a self-sacrifice. So I'm just gonna kind of
Keep his skull intact. This is important.
okay, just gonna.
I have rolled literally like 10 different checks and nothing's been below a 50.
Okay, yeah, Nulla, you just place the bolter against his skull and just fire. And
No, not his skull. Not his skull.
Chest. Oh
Don't
no,
do it in a
groin.
Do it.
I'm going to
Yeah.
shoot him in wherever people tell me.
I
to
shoot him in the dick.
Don't shoot him in the head. Don't shoot
Just
him in the
snap
head.
his head off.
Yeah,
I snap his head off.
Are you just gonna rip and tear his head?
Okay.
Yeah, we need his brains intact, and we could probably do what is in his torso, so just twist his head off his shoulders.
Now, if Ursula was still with us, that degree of success.
Yeah. Okay.
Literally, I've not rolled below a 50 in like 12 rolls.
Fucking- Also, when it comes to over specializing, Stu, it feels practically impossible to do anything else but specialize in Black Crusade. Because if you try to do a jack of all trades, it's always shit.
I know.
None.
It's the curse of these 40k games. Well, to be fair, it's the nature of the campaign as well. If I was running a Dark Heresy game or a Road Trader, you would probably be using other skills for
Yeah.
like social situations and shit. But at the minute,
Oh,
it's
well.
like we're the Chaos Gang, gang, gang.
Just eat his skull, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
mean, we are
will
finding
alas
out that,
gasp and a sort of just almost like powering down sound. His body slumps away, and you now possess his head.
I sort of casually walk outside of the room and just kind of, slurp up the infamy.
Oofed.
Gross.
You hear sobbing off the corner as the tech priest cries even more at the sounds of the overseer's head being wrenched off his face.
Ron just kind of screams, "I'm trying to be discreet."
The lowest I've rolled all day is 43 on a DC 40 check.
Wait, I'm gonna try and use fellowship on that. See how badly I fail.
So he's going to try to cheer him up by trying to intimidate the little tech.
You sure about that?
Oh no, I didn't fail!
So we're playing
I was
good
hoping I'd
football.
fail.
Be happier.
Be happy, little boy.
He kind of settles down a little bit, but he's still pretty. You've at least talked him out of suicide, it seems.
So
And
I'm
he's
going
terrified
to...
that when he gets to the other side, you'll be there waiting for him.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm going to... So Showa, while they are over there, is going to turn to Nola and Voss and say, so you're actually going to let Adept live.
I don't give a shit,
No.
to be honest. That's
They
it's kind of Ursula's thing, keeping him alive. You know.
Half the people on our side are people we've randomly grabbed off of this ship or the other.
Exactly. That's
Yeah,
why.
but
So
he
we've got
probably
Jake.
has some promising career prospects.
Yes, and I think we should live.
You've got to remember that we're not exactly picky.
Although he
Yeah,
is
exactly.
Grand.
he is
The more the merrier.
he is what you might call a pussy ass bitch though. So I will say that much.
Honestly, we're probably
He's a
less
pussy
crook traders
now.
than most rogue traders.
Thing is, Jane started out as somewhat of a pussy, but she...
It's just.
You
It's
know
just.
what?
Jade
You
is
know
what we
what?
like to
I
call
just-
a born again hard. You know?
You know what? You know what? I just realized what the fucking major thing about Civ is. He just has no fucking tact whatsoever.
Autism powered. Autism powered.
Autism is, after all, a disease, and therefore Nurgle is.
Nurgle has eaten away at his frontal lobe.
And I got so good that it got me a promotion.
You have diseases incarnate like typhus, and then you have diseases incarnate like Civ with autism.
Ziv is proof that you don't need vaccines to get autism.
Okay.
Does help.
So what you all doing now?
I will just try. Sure, will just, in an attempt to be a bit of a team player, will say, now Zen boy, you have two choices before you. You can stay here. You'll most likely be blamed most likely be executed for cooperating with the forces of, well, the traitors. And which I suppose might be an end you desire at this point, but I would not recommend it. For you could still do much good. And who knows? If you come with us and serve under chaos, perhaps one day you will become strong enough to take revenge.
And beyond that,
Such is simply how we work, after all.
Tell you what, let's sweeten the deal a little bit. Boss will walk forward, he'll take out the equivalent of a marker pen, and he'll draw a star of chaos on his forehead.
Okay.
See? You've done the part already, and he'll like clap his cheek a little bit.
He just.
I see you explain that one to your big bosses up front, you know?
And Sim is also gonna add to it, like, you have a lot of potential. Why
What is
waste it
this-
on
What
dying?
is this inglorious bastard shit that you've just pulled, Bill?
More
And
so
after
than
all,
that.
like we said before,
Oh, God.
most of us aren't even that fussed with this chaos bullshit. Most of us are more loyal than most rogue traders. We're just not that fond with the higher ups.
Exactly.
So your choices. You can stay here amongst the corpses of those who remain loyal, or you can stay alive and grow powerful in the eyes of the Omnisire.
Yeah.
No.
And when all else has failed, you can just slink. When all of us are dead from disease or what have you, you can slink off to some rogue trader's ship and pass yourself off as a loyalist again.
You
Dead from disease.
have
No, but seriously.
Laughs in Meglite.
you have other followers of the Omnisci on your ship.
Oh yeah.
No,
Be surprised.
I do believe so.
Yeah, the
There
more
are many of the.
forward-thinking elements.
I understand that you refer to them as the Dark Mechanicus. I promise you, they are way less dark in person. That did not come out right.
I hate
Mr. Winters is a very, very nice person. I
Stu,
think
I'd
you'd
like-
like him.
I'd like to do something really retarded.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna knock on this door.
Okay. Nothing happens. You just knock on the
Damn.
door.
If
Well,
I were to
Good
interject,
try.
I gather the Omnisire is the same to all who worship them. It is merely the way the worship happens.
Ah, indeed, there are many doctrinals within the cult mechanicus. Many different sects and
Yeah.
beliefs. It's
Those-
true.
Almost like I can still hear Ursula right now.
I mean, Jane is right there. I have two characters. Okay.
I know. I'm fucking joking. Go.
Then
So, the those who do not follow the Emperor so closely, though, are more permitted to experiment and trial with new technologies. They are more
Not-
open to
No.
research, development,
Knowledge of my own?
as much as you desire.
that is what you must understand. That
You
we
and I
are
discovered
that's,
incognito mode.
you must understand that we are not here. That we are not here to serve purely to serve the dark gods. Many of us here do not care for them whatsoever. And while I personally might have some opinions on that matter, they do not matter to them. And that is the difference between your Imperium and our Imperium.
Indeed. While some of us worship the Chaos Gods, not all of us do so maliciously. Some of us are simply more or less the same as we were when we were denizens of the Imperium, simply with another god to follow.
So, will you join us, young?
He mulls this over for a moment. Let's see how this goes. Ooh. Oh.
It kind of doesn't help the negotiations. I tried this earlier, and but the person who tried it is now a fine mist across two corridors.
He kind of looks a little dejected and very kind of conflicted, and then slowly gets out of his seat and says, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a look at your ship at the very least. Adept Maru, at your service. And he kind of curtsies a little.
Very. And as I have understood it from the time I have spent there myself, if you do not enjoy yourself, I suppose we could simply drop you off as the nearest loyalist planet we can manage to land on without getting shot.
That's
You
his,
might want to wash that mark off your forehead before then.
Oh, of
I
course.
take it a while as permanent marker, so you'll have fun with that.
He starts to take out a bottle of machine oil and just kind of lubes his forehead up to remove the stain.
No, you're just being unsportsmanlike.
And it washes off pretty quickly, and he goes, right, of course. So, you wish to gain access to lower levels. So, to get that, please follow me. I'll show you something.
Very well then. Show me the way.
My fellows, you won't be able to get down there without authorization from Magos Demetalis on the upper level. But to get to the upper level, you will require an access key. I believe Overseer Tamaris has it on him here. If you'll excuse me a moment. And he just starts to kind of forage a little bit under the robes of the dead Overseer. It does look a little odd, but...
It's a awful warning. I can see...
We begin filming.
I can see the sparks of a badass going on in him already. In time.
Insurance.
Okay, let's do awareness too, I suppose.
Yeah, he's like... He kind of does it for like a minute or two, and he's just like... It should be here. Where's he put it? Ron, you remember that there was in his skull. Have you still got it?
He's like,
let me just grab it.
You grab his skull, and you remember that there was something in the back of it near his spinal intakes. And you feel around for a moment, and then you find a nice shiny purplish access key. It's like a little, it's kind of like a hard drive almost. Kind of looks like that,
Wait,
like
so
in real life.
this man had installed a fucking key slot in the back of his head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I love the casual nature of Stu's reply. Yeah.
It's
fair enough.
Mechanicus. Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's not wrong.
Just have a Nintendo Switch.
Just fucking
between your
USB
eyes.
port in the back of your head to access things, you know. Yeah, they may as well have a key like in the back of the head.
That's how they did it in early Shadowrun, I guess.
He then looks over to Ron and goes, "Ah, yes, that's it. That's what you need." So
Beep.
he kind of frowns for a moment and says, "I wonder what happened to your fine feline lady." And he just kind of mournfully looks over the blood stain on the floor, and the mango remains in meat.
I suppose he died. Well, I suppose that he died. It happens.
Indeed.
If she dies, she dies.
Perhaps she's with the Omnissiah herself now. Or maybe not, folks, as I think we'll end it here for now on this lovely little cliffhanger.
Can we end it on Showa saying, if she's lucky?
Could we end it on a bombshell?
If she
instead?
dies, she dies.
And on that bombshell.
The Dark Mechanicus of niggas!
Good night, folks. We'll see you all again very soon.